Hello my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's build, I am building a bachelor's pad, and I decided to build this in Oasis Springs on a 20 by 15 lot, and I used some custom content, so check out the links in the description down below to find the CC creators. I did use some stuff by Harry and Felixander, some content by Little Dika, I think a few things maybe by Peacemaker, and possibly a Logical Simmer. You know who I'm talking about. I always get that confused in my videos. I know it like when I'm not recording, but when I am recording, I'm like, wait, which is it? But anyways, I just wanted to build something that was kind of small, but not a tiny house. It's kind of like, it's a small house, but it's not a small house. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I just wanted to build something really modern, and I found something on Pinterest that looked really cool. Like the front bit was like, it had like an interesting roof shape, and I thought I would kind of play around with it here. I really like it. It's kind of fun how it's like kind of open there. I don't know. All I did is I kind of, okay, here we go. So you see how I did the roofing in the back of the house? Well, it's the same as it is in the front, except I extended the eaves on the hipped roof. I extended the eaves completely out for that one, and I left a half-hipped roof. I don't know how to describe it with words. But yeah, like I extended eaves out, and that's how I, was able to create that kind of cutout section there. So it's like a little bit of an awning over that porch. It's really nice. It's very modern. It's very like, I don't really know how you say it, like atypical, asymmetrical. I don't know. I really enjoy it, but yeah, it's really fun. I really enjoy this. I did a lot of like playing around with, just like paneling and these like new windows from Snowy Escape, along with that, like I don't know what they're called, like in the game they're called like cedar bars or something. Then they're from Snowy Escape. They're like those things that I just put over the windows with like the vines going through them. I just thought that looked really cool. And then the like other things that I placed, I don't know what you call those at all. Like they're like the slats. I guess they're slats or something that I put on the house. Those are from the Eco Lifestyle pack. So I don't think I used them here because the way that it looked was a little bit awkward, but I was able to use these from Snowy Escape, and yeah. But the bedroom is really nice in this house. There's a lot of light. Personally, that's just how I am. I know it's a little bit weird. Like I would rather my like workspace be kind of cozy, but like have one window where I can like see my like natural light at my desk. But like I like it whenever I have a lot of windows in my bedroom. I don't know what it is. I like a lot of light. Like in the mornings, I'm a little bit weird in that sense, I guess. I don't know, like it's just a thing, I guess. I like to be woken up by natural light. But yeah, it's a nice house. I really enjoy it. It's just a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. It's pretty, honestly, for the amount of time that I put into it, it's not that like expansive at all, but I was really like committed to this. I just wanted to add a lot of detail and a lot of clutter, and just, I wanted it to be very extra. I wanted there to be a lot of plants, a lot of greenery, a lot of little, like, just a lot of little things, like I added those like rain chain things from the Snowy Escape pack. I added, a lot of like planters, and I made sure to just kind of go ham with all the detail. I don't know. It was really fun though. I really enjoyed it. I did upload this to the gallery. All you have to do is search for my username lukeydean and the hashtag Lukey. Keep in mind I did use CC, so you will have to include custom content in your search settings on the gallery in order to actually see it in my like library and everything. So yeah, just check it out. It does, obviously have CC like by a few creators, but you could, sub it out for honestly EA content. I can see it working really well with just EA content, but sometimes I just want to use CC, and I don't really need an excuse for that, I guess. Like I just really love CC. The CC creators that I have been, following for years at this point, they're just doing amazing. Like, oh my gosh, like Harry and Felixander, they're killing it. Like always, they kill it with CC. Peacemaker is incredible. You know me. I love Peacemaker. I'm a Peacemaker stan through and through. Also Logical Sims. I love his content so much. Little Dika. Oh my god. Can I just tell you, I've been sleeping on Little Dika. That sounded a little bit inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like, I have not been using his content. Like, I knew of his content, but like, I hadn't really used it in a build, and so I downloaded his recent set. It's like the sleek bedroom set. Wow, it's beautiful. There's so many nice items in that set, so please check out Little Dika. He is doing amazing. Just love his content. But yeah, and then I added a car and a bicycle. I really wanted to make sure I like paid attention to like the exterior of this house. I didn't want it to be like over the top because we are in Oasis Springs. Here I was comparing these fence pieces from the different packs and the one from the base game to see if they were any different. And so I was like, you know what, the base game one is just fine. So yeah, but anyways, I also do have the Better BuildBuy mod by Twisted Mexi in my game currently. This mod does allow you to access all of the show live edit objects and the debug objects actually. Twisted Mexi basically just took this mod and what it does is it organizes your catalog so that you're able to just go to plants and like say for instance you want to find one of those like show live edit object like trees. So you actually just click on trees in your catalog and it's there, you know? I know it's groundbreaking, right? But truly it is. Like, it's amazing. So, and you can also clone the items from this too. However, it does mark it as being custom content, but the workaround for this is that in the little filter settings on the right, you know, where your catalog is, you can just, you know, filter by packs, filter by color, etc. He actually added like another like filter that says Better BuildBuy, and it says organized debug. And so essentially whenever you turn that organized debug filter off, what that does is it turns that mod off. You restart your game. I know it's crazy you have to restart your game, but that's just how it works. You restart your game, and then when you load it back up after turning that off, you're able to upload it to the gallery without it being flagged as having custom content. So, and then you can just turn it back on, restart your game. I know it's a little bit, I know for some people, especially with not as good computers, that is asking a lot because sometimes The Sims 4 takes a while to load, let's be honest. At least for some people, not for me, and of course, you know, because I've spent way too much money on my computer. But yeah, like it, yeah, it's great. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say there, but yeah, it's a really, really good mod. If you're a builder, especially, it is super, super beneficial. For me, it just cleans up my process because like I absolutely despised scrolling through that show live edit object like section, like because it's not really a section. Like you have to search like asterisk, like you have to type in 2 asterisks space debug, click on that, and then scroll forever to find something, and then you have to individually click it every single time you want to place a new item instead of shift clicking it or cloning it or whatever. And then if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go work on the kitchen for a bit, and then you're like, dang it, I forgot to put plants on this side of the house, and then you have to scroll all the way back, do all that over again, and it's just, yeah, it's just too much for me. Like I don't have like, I've not been officially diagnosed with ADHD yet, but I'm saying yet because like everyone I talk to, I'm just like describing my like symptoms, what I do, how I do things, and they're like, yeah, you definitely got it because you're just like me, and I'm like, oh, maybe. But yeah, like my attention span, she can't do that. Like, no. Like, you can't expect me to put that much effort in and time. Like, I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do this. And I give up and I demolish the whole build and start over again. That's essentially why I do that. But anyways, I highly recommend it though, because along with that mod, he actually included the features from a few previous mods that he actually has still up on his site and everything. They're just like separate mods if you just want that specific feature. But he has like the tab mode in build mode, which is so handy for me because I, in order to like go into tab mode, like in the actual game, you need to actually have a sim on the lot and you have to be in live mode. And that can be a little bit annoying when you're a builder because you're like, oh, I have to move in a sim and I have to wait for this loading screen to end and blah. Again, it's just one of those like little things that like I don't have patience for, but yeah, but with this feature, you can just hit tab when you're in build mode, and just there you go, screenshots done. It's great. And then he also implemented that feature where you can extend the catalog up. Like basically, this was how it was in The Sims 2 and 3. But there was like this little button you could click that would like make the what do you call it? The catalog? I just said it. It makes the catalog like extend up and open up to where you can see more of it. I don't really ever use that just because I don't know. I guess it's just not part of like my what I reach for, I guess. I always forget that that's a feature. So, but yeah, it's a really handy mod, y'all. It's in the link in the description. It always is now. Like on YouTube, you can actually go into your channel settings and click upload defaults. And that's how people, get their descriptions the same way every time. They can just like edit it slightly. So I actually added in that mod and his website like linked permanently in the description, I think. Right? Is that the one I use? I could be lying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I'm not. But yeah, it's great. I love it so much. But anyways, I already just rambled through the entirety of the like beginning of the exterior. But I was actually just trying to figure out a floor plan that made sense, because I was like, do I want the bedroom in the front where it has a little bit more space, or do I want the kitchen in the front? So I decided to do the kitchen instead, just because I don't know, I just wanted to. I just thought it made more sense there. I love the living room. I love all the light that comes in from these windows, and then you have these plants. Oh, the plants, they're delicious. They're from so many creators, and they're all so beautiful. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Harry and Felix Sander, Cottage Garden by the Plum Pop Tea Society, Peacemaker, Little Dika, all of them. Beautiful. Look, oh, those plants, the little like dangly plant there that hangs from the ceiling. That's from the Cottage Garden pack. One of my favorites ever. Also, there's like a couple new ones that I was using from Little Dika from his newest set. Oh my goodness, y'all. He has those like, I don't know what they're called. Like, I think I've always called them like angel plants or something like that, because my mom had them and that's what she calls them. I don't know. It could just be a mom thing. But yeah, like there's this like plant that like you can just like pick off a piece of it and then propagate it like that. I don't know what it's called. A podos? That's not what it's called, right? It's the dangly plants. They're beautiful, but I want one in real life, honestly, but I'm afraid I'll kill it because I have never had a houseplant before. So, I'm afraid. I don't want to kill plants because I'm afraid. If you all have any recommendations for a house plant that is easy to take care of for starters, because just a little heads up, I am going to be planning on moving in the next 6 months to whatever. I'm not really sure because the whole state of the world things, but I do plan on moving, and I'm going to be finding my own place eventually. So I would like to have some house plants because I want to have plants and candles everywhere, because I want to live my Sims 4 fantasy. I want to have plants and candles and rugs and fairy lights everywhere. I want you to walk into my place and that's everything. I just have a cushion on the ground, but there's candles everywhere. Maybe not that extreme. Kind of though. But yeah, I do want a lot of plants, but I don't want to go overboard at first. So I just want to get one or two just to kind of start out with. If y'all have any recommendations for something that's super easy and kind of inexpensive, but not just something that just sits there, let me know, because I actually want to have some experience taking care of them too. So yeah, but anyways, I'm kind of getting closer to the end of the build here. I hope you enjoyed this though. I really had fun with this build. It took me a little bit longer than I normally would take on a house this size, but I like that about it. It kind of taught me something that hey, it's okay to take your time, because in this case it worked out for you really well. I love the style, I love the colors, I love that it's all this black and wood, and then you've got the pops of deep green. It's lovely. I love it so much. But anyways, yeah, all the CC creators are gonna be linked in the description to the best of my memory, because again, my attention span, she's not there. So if you see something and you can't really find it by using the links, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to fix that as soon as I can, because you know me, I'm a chaotic bisexual with mental illness, so I I forget things sometimes. That happens a lot, actually, every day. But yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for the support that you all have been giving me lately. I've been seeing so many nice comments on my recent builds, and I just want to say thank you. I've been struggling with YouTube lately, so it's just nice having that reassurance from you all. Like, y'all are amazing. I don't know what I don't expect anything less from you all, because the Love Goods, y'all are just great. Like, even if you're new, even if you're new and this is your first video, thank you for getting to this part of the video without like leaving. Like, just thank you for becoming a new Love Good. Even if you don't subscribe, but you should totally subscribe, because the Love Goods are great. I'm the crazy one. Like, they're fine. Like, Love Goods, they're the weird ones, but they're amazing. I'm the weird one in a chaotic way. So yeah, I love you all so much. Take care of yourselves. Stay home, stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay happy. I don't know what else I say. But yeah, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.